Welcome everyone to episode number 14 of my Pro Wrestling Sim series. NWA hit the reset button. Straight away we've got some news. Carl Anderson's going back to AEW, going back maybe. Shibata's going to TNA. Matt Cardona has left GCW. We've got Rampage here. Miro beating Lance Archer and Hook and Daniel Garcia. We've got SmackDown. Have a look at that main event. We'll scroll down a bit. You've got Fatal 4-Way, Jimmy Uso beating Priest, Shinsuke and Ford. US Championship defense. Since the last time you might have seen this game, there's been a little bit of a change. So I'm going to click here on Macy Evans, and if I renegotiate the contract, the contract update's been on since it's part of the beta at time of recording, and as you can see, if I wanted a monthly agreement, you have a pay per month, and she also has a sign on bonus, and if they work extra shows they get little additional stuff. So this one here, percentages of the gate, you've got pay-per-view revenue, merchandise, which is a big thing for written contracts, and even maximum appearances per year. So some people might only want to show up a couple of days a week, like a Brock Lesnar for argument's sake. These haven't changed. Hiring veto, creative control, wage matching, but you got this one here. Allow indie bookings. So, you know, if I play as WWE again for a laugh, I probably would put allow indie bookings for people on my roster, because it'd be quite funny seeing them turn up at local and regional promotions. And then you got Ironclad. Ironclad basically means that they can't walk out on the contract if you want to sack them, you pay the whole contract. So quite expensive if you went down that road. Cool. Right, let's go straight on to NWA Hard Times pay-per-view. And another little thing you might see here, you can adjust minutes quite simply now. Little plus and minus markers there. Again, nice little handy change. So we open the show with a little hype video. Aaron Stevens is talking about the fact that we're going to get some championship matches tonight. So that got an 84. Rhea O'Reilly versus Ivy Lees. Ivy Lees gets to win. Match based on skill. 3-star match, 60%. We have here a multi-man match for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Dragon versus Everett versus Zach Gibson versus Seidel versus Ace Austin versus Jack Evans, and I have crowned a new champion in Zach Gibson. Just changing up a bit. Let Ultimo, also Ultimo is part of the tag team Crockett Cup, so it frees up the title to be used for other rivalries. 3-star match that got. Millie McKenzie in her first singles match for NWA got a win over Caitlyn, 2-star, 56. Lucky Money also then beat Nexus here. Leighton Buzzard and Charles Mason, 2.5-star, and that's quite nice to see. They've actually got decent chemistry as a tag team, so I can tag these two and have good matches. Santana retained the TV title against Warhorse here. I put a DQ finish through interference from Cruel. 2-star match. Crowd was very much into this one. 75. I put chaotic, which means it's rated more on entertainment skills. That lifted the match. Warhorse has got good charisma. Following the match, the bells were ringing. Warhorse, Cruel and Kaylee Rosie are beating down Santana. Eventually Homicide and Danny Limelight, 2 of the LAX, come out and even the odds, 70%. Singles match, Kevin Koo versus Seema. Kevin Koo with the win. 3-star match. Stu Grayson picks up a singles win over Low Key. 3-star match. Continuing on from Nexus versus Lucky Money, Richard Holiday beat Fred Rossier, aka Darren Young. 2-star match. Crowd was into it. Post-match, Lucky Money, having just basically got a clear-cut win over Nexus, starts celebrating, only 28. So the celebration angle is not very good for ratings. It's worth remembering that if you ever book it. It seems to be the worst one I ever get. Jacob Fatu in singles action beats Davey Richards. 3-star match, 62. Fatu will be rising the ranks of this roster pretty quick. Title change, Macy Evans versus Starlight Kid versus Susie Suzuki. I am continuing to push for Susie here. She gets the win in a great match here. 4-star match, 99 crowd, 79 overall. New TV champion. Tag titles are on the line. Champs retain. Vince and Skywalker, Flight of Darkness beat Team Dragon Gate over here. They also beat Dover, Robert Dressier, Paris De Silva, Jude London. So teams from all over by shared promotions. 4.5-star match. So this one stole the show. Aaron has Hollywood Harley J backstage with Jordan Grace in his office. Instead of booking them to face off for the women's title, they are going to get to know each other better and go after the tag titles tonight against Heidi Howitzer, Max the Impaler, the Wasteland War Party. And what a great match. And we have an upset. New tag team champions. Hollywood Harley J, Jordan Grace are the tag. So Hollywood is a double champion. 100% for crowd, 3-star match, 75 overall. This is the, if you remember, if you can flash your minds back, based off Matt Hardy and MVP when they were enemies challenging for the US title against each other, but ended up being tag champs as well. That's the sort of storyline I'm going for. They look like they're arguing in the ring. Wasteland War Party do not look happy. They look furious, in fact. 88. Fakino defends against Timothy Thatcher, retains the North National Heavyweight Championship. Yes, a North American Championship. Their 4-star match. Pre-match interview. Austin Idol might be disappointed they didn't take home the national title, but they promised to take home the World Championship tonight. However, that was unsuccessful. To be honest, I was testing out this match, see how we got on. Jake Something's been on a bit of a roll for me lately. 3.5-star match, 78. Austin Aries retains the World Championship. Now, that was a big pay-per-view, 74, based on no rivalries. Apart from Santana and Warhorse, because everyone's in the Crockett Cup. So it was a bit of the way I've done the Cup is going to coincide with this pay-per-view down here with 4 weeks to go. God, I've got 11 news. I wasn't expecting that. Kerry Morton wants me to hire Robert Gibson. I reject that. So this is obviously all news. So it tells you how much we made of ticket sales, and it tells us how much now we've made from the pay-per-view buys. So Freda TV, that's a good one here. Freda TV Europe gave me 274,000. And here's the big one. Freda TV North America, 92,000 views, 923,000. Succeeded a promise for Vince. So yeah, money, as you can see, up popularity took a big step up there. And money's going back in the right direction. We're on 11 mil. Pushing up. It'll drop, it always does. But for now it's pushing up. Bryan Danielson defends the Continental Classic against Ricky Starks at AEW Coalition. And that looks like the main news. I mean, GC Dub, I can always click on them. 95 rated match. Wow, hardcore promotions there. World Super League, Tag League, Revolution Pro here. Zack Knight is the tag team champions with Ricky Knight. We have WXW here, but there's a few not really shows I'm too big into. But yeah, we're now going to continue forward. So we've gone forward a day, not much contract news. We've got Dave Bradshaw signing in for WXW, he's a commentator. And we've got AEW held Full Gear. So we got Jack Perry, Samoa Joe, Danielson are the trios tag champs, beat Hook, Billy Gunn, Ricochet. Darby Allin beat Swerve for the international title. Mercedes Moné beat Donna Peruzio for the women's championship. Continental Classic again. Bryan Danielson beat Ricky Starks. We have Okada beating Koshi Ibushi, returning the World Championship. And just because Okada can, took on Dax Harwood after and retained a TV title. He had a 95 and a 96 rated match. Well, he's definitely a workhorse, let's just say that. Alright, let's power through to the next day. So, looks like we got Byron Saxton's contracts up in WWE and Killer Kelly for TNA. Monday Night Raw had Roman Reigns and Finn Balor beat the Creed brothers. Drew McIntyre and Will Ospreay beating Austin Theory and CM Punk. So not a bad Raw. I suppose I'll have a little look at main event. Cedric Alexander, Preston Vance, Yota Tsuji beat Tyler Bate, Angel Garza, MVP. It's a very mixed bag on Raw and main event. So the Crockett Cup continues on. So we open the show. First, Seidel and Jack Evans versus ABC. ABC with a win. Decent match, 3-star. Pushing ABC. Joe Alonzo picks up the team win for him and Austin Aries, beating Trevor Lee and Colby Carino. 2.5-star, 56. A time limit draw. Dickinson, Young, Storm and Bram. 2-star match, 58 overall. Shelton and Andrew Everett versus Vicino and Amazing Red. Vicino gets the win. 3-star match, 73. We go to women's action. Starlight Kid and Millie McKenzie upset Susie Suzuki, Laura DiMatteo. Yeah, kind of bounce between the two. Starlight Kid and Susie are clearly my best wrestlers in the women's division, so they'll be featured heavily. Holly, after weeks of tension, finally come to a head between Hollywood Harley J and Jordan Grace as the argument turns into an aggressive brawl. Surely this is the end of the team, but they are the tag team champions. So they are two girls that don't get along. 82 rating overall. Zach Gibson defends against Danny Limelight, retains the Junior Heavyweight Championship, 2.5-star, 68. Ryback doing a solid job here, letting Jake Something get the win, 2-star match, 74, 1.2 overness gain there from Jake Something. Not gonna lie, Ryback did not want to put him over, and I think Ryback's gonna start doing that for me. Ultimo and Stu Grayson are defeated by Violence is Forever, Dominic Garrini and Kevin Koo to 3.5 match, 64. EC3, Tommy Billington beat Adonis and Odison, the Asgard teammates. 2-star match, 69 rating. Post-match, EC3 offers a handshake. Odinson has to talk Adonis into it. Everything seems fine. For now. 74. The tag champs, Flight of Darkness, are still flying. They beat the team of Thatcher and Bojack. 3-star match, 77. The Fatus are beaten by Hammerstone and Myers. 2-star rating, 68. Santana retains the TV title versus Richard Holiday in the main event. 2.5-star, 79. Following the match though, Santana is attacked and thrown off the stage by Cruel. 65. That show got me a 73 overall. That's not bad. Again, 0.3 every time doing the show. 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. That's a slow build, but it gets there. It gets there. 3 bits of news. Yeah, you're welcome, Holiday. You wanted a title match. 32k for being on YouTube and £100,000 of ticket sales. NXT Trick Williams beats Wesley for the world title. I believe that's him taking the belt back. So Saxton is staying WWE. Killer Kelly signs a contract with TNA. A written deal. You got tag team combo here. Marley Grace and Nakona Enano. I can't even pronounce stuff. Jeff Jarrett contract up. Noam Dar's contract up. And we have a mentorship here. Nina Samuels is taking Anita there under her wing. Builds a relationship. Mentorship. AEW Dynamite. Reki starts with the win in the main event. And I'll have a look at Goddess of Stardom. Tam Nakano seems to be the one they're pushing on there. Noah, I'm not really too interested in Noah. So that'll be another thing. All these results I click on. Do you want to see everyone? Brian Myers has been miring the work of Skywalker. He'd like to work a match with him. Oh, I think that's a reasonable request. So we'll accept that one. Right, Lola Vice staying with NXT and renews that as a developmental deal. That's good because that was one thing that used to happen before. Got an injury. Sammy D's out with an ankle injury, out until January. That's the first time I think I've seen that come up on the news, that someone's out with an injury. Impact here, Rich Swan beat Moose, and we got Team Macklin over there with a win. Killer Kelly signs a new contract, gets a win. OVW, Holly J, main eventing. We've got All Japan here, tag team main event. And New Japan there had Naito beat Yo in the main event. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, I'm going to go to my news first. We've got CW Network. Oh, this is new. Hey, just to let you know, I'm increasing my booking fee from $4.50 to $7.50 an appearance. Okay, let's go down to Zachary. So yeah, I now have to automatically pay him $750 an appearance. So that's new. That is new. But hey, comes with the times. You start getting over, they're gonna ask for more money. So looking at that, let's see who my most over talent is at the moment. Let's go to North America because that's where the company's based. Austin Aries is at 66. So I'm still waiting for him to ask for more money, if that's going to happen. And believe it or not, Aaron Stevens is very over. I use him in a lot of segments. He is my good charisma. He's the general manager. Gets a good amount of TV time. Vikino there, Triple R. Hollywood, double champ, 55. So by the way, she jumped up from 36 to 53. Now a lot of that was the heel turn. The heel turn was a great success and it just jumped her up. So one thing to know, if you do a heel turn, it does actually affect popularity, or face turn I guess, if it goes well. I've not checked to see what happens because I haven't turned anyone in a while, if it was to go south. So maybe I should look at turning EC3. Because I'm teasing it in the storyline. See what happens there. Jeff Jarrett staying in AEW. Written contract. He's the chosen one. Noam Dar staying at NXT. Stu Bennett or Wade Barrett contract up for WWE. Matt Taven there. We've got Rampage. Brian Cage beating Ricochet. SmackDown had Rhea Ripley beating Charlotte in the main event. Ambrose beating Jackson and Kofi Kingston. So another day of contracts. I mean, this guy's pretty good. Zandorkin, 78 overall, staying in formal agreement with CMML. We've got AEW Coalition, Konosuke Takeshita. Okay, one day I'll pronounce that right. Who wins the main event. Mercedes Martinez is the world's women's TV champion on Ring of Honor. We had Defy here. Tracy Williams is the tag champ with Kenta. I mean, Kenta must cost people a lot of money. I might have, maybe I should have a look, see if Kenta's worth bringing in. Noah had a nice show here. Trying to see if I recognise any well-known names. I say well-known, I know who they are. I know. ICW, Ashton Smith won the 0G Championship. We've got here XPW. Tessa Blanchard, still the world champion. Stardom had the finals. Maya Haitini. If I could pronounce names, I would try my best. but she is an excellent talent, wins the main event. Starlight Kid wins the 6-person retention there, so this would be a good match in real life. AZM. And we got a retirement here. El Hadjo dos Santos has retired from the wrestling world. So let's have a look see at the news. I got a great hire for you. Yeah, okay. Millie McKenzie's offers a contract. No, I had him on the roster. We let him go, Joe. We let him go. Stu Bennett agrees to terms with WWE. Matt Taven staying with AEW. He's a good wrestler. Shawana. I was tempted to bring him in. I know he's an old hand, but he's got good wrestling stats. And he's a former 8-time All Japan Triple Crown champion. So it would have been cool, but with the Crockett Cup going at the moment, I do not want to overload the roster. So we shall continue forward. Another TV Tapings is coming up. Okay, here we go. Warhorse is improving his fee from 165 to 275, so this is something to look out for now with contracts, that they can go up. Raw here, Gunther beat AJ Styles, Logan Paul beat Grayson Waller. And we continue with NWA Powerrr. We open with a 6-women's tag. Verta Vixen picking up the win for the Asgard Alliance here. Shelton Benjamin and Andrew Everett beat Ultimo Dragon and Stu Grayson. So 2 points for their team. Jazzy Gilbert hasn't been on for a while. She defeats Kylie Page. Flight of Darkness pick up 2 points as they beat Violence is Forever. 3-star match, 74. War Crawl promo, they warn Santana this is only the beginning. And then they follow that up with Crawl defeating Heath 1-on-1, and wow, that's a big openness rating there. 1.5 star, but it's putting them over. Hammerstone and Myers defeat Vikino and Amazing Red. 2.5 star, 71. Thatcher and Bojack upset the Fatus. Thatcher with a win, 3-star match, 71 overall. Jake Something defeats Ryback 2 weeks on the bounce. At this time only a 2-star match, but we're putting Jake over. Team Aries and Team EC3 have a war of words. They go back and forward. They'll be facing off in the main event tonight, 66. Asgard Alliance back to winning ways. They beat Evans and Seidel. 3-star match, 70. Dickinson and Salas Young lose to Trevor Lee and Colby Carino, 2.5 star, 56. James Storm and Bram pick up an upset, maybe an upset. They beat ABC, 3-star match, 76. Hollywood Harley J and Jordan Grace have a bit of war words, a bit of posturing. They sign a contract to face each other, and Hollywood decides to give Aaron Stevens a good old slap. 78. Main event time, Austin Aries and Joe Alonzo have defeated EC3 and Tommy Billington. 2.5 star match, 71. Well, EC3 lost 2 overness for that one. And if you keep hearing the noise in the background, that will be my Discord going off. That you guys should join. 72 overall for NWA Powerrr. So, not a bad show, not a bad show. Good amount of money made. 97,000 in ticket sales. We've got an agreement there. He's staying at All Japan. NXT had Joe Gacy beat Ethan Page in the main event, 78. Oh, and NXT have grown to national size. Technically, it's within WWE's umbrella, but it's good on the game for them to go national. That'll make a difference down the line. Okay, let's have a look at the news. title match for Thatcher. Yeah, okay, you can have a title match. And Odinson's increased his fees. So as people increase their fees, there's going to be a time where I'm going to probably terminate their contracts. AEW Dynamite FTW Championship. Bryan Daniel beat Ricochet. They got a 90. So we're going to get to the end of the month. See how we do. We'll actually power through a couple of days here. So we've got no news. We've got contract coming up there. We have got Stardom's contract here. Impact had Kevin Steen beat Kushida to retain the X Division Championship. Okay, let's have a look at the news. We got 10,000 income from this TV deal. I don't even know if that TV deal is any good. Let's go to my, what would it be? Network deals. 10,000 a show. I mean, I get more for YouTube, but it's a large network. I mean, I could look at the Dish Network maybe. When I was getting 100,000 Fox, I could give Fox a go. And we got TNT. Let's go for Fox. They're going to put me in prime time. There you go. This is new. The TV slots have now come up. So they're going to put me in prime time. Thank you. Let's see if that works. This is for... I thought I was doing this for the pay-per-views. I thought I was doing it for the TV show. Let's cancel this deal. That's a rubbish deal. Confirm. TV, please. Fox. Come on, Fox. Be that guy. NWA Powerrr. I mean, I guess they can say, I think I'd do it on a Tuesday. Ah, it worked. It worked. So we got some Austin. People accepting TV deals. Shane Helms contracts up. We've got Rampage over here. Daniel Garcia in the main event. Got SmackDown over here. Jimmy Uso beat Pete Dunne to retain the United States Championship. That's my TV deal ended. For obvious reasons. What else can we do? What else can we do? We've got... This is not too bad. I mean, let's see if I can get a good pay-per-view. No, online? Anyone good online? Well, YouTube, but they only pay by the pound. So we'll leave it for now. And we shall power on to the 1st of December. End of the month. So you got Evil Uno agreeing to a contract with AEW. You got Claudio Castagnoli contract up. You got Coalition here. And we got Survivor Series. So we'll run through Survivor Series. Woods, New Day beat Rhodes and Priest. Gunther beat Will Ospreay. Bayley beat Naomi. Reigns and Finn beat the Creeds again. Nick Jackson beat Cody Rhodes to retain the world title. Bianca Belair beat Dakota Kai. Dean Ambrose beat CM Punk in the main event to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, Leighton, you can have a push soon. But that, my friends, is the 1st of December, and we're going to call that the end of the show. I hope you are still enjoying it, still tuning in. As you can see, there's been some tweaks to the game, so I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. And as always, please give it a like and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. And take care, everybody.